Okay, these are my notes from my May 2024 reading of Kate, a biography by Marcia Moody. I'm filming this Saturday for May 2024. I started the book 2 days ago, Thursday to May 2024, and finished the book today, just before filming this, on Saturday for May 2024. The name of the book is Kate, a Biography. It's by Marcia Moody. This is the 2013 Michael O'Mara Books Limited Edition hardcover, and it is a biography of a biography on Kate Middleton, who married Prince William back in 29 April 2011, if I'm recalling correctly. I read the book. That was a few days ago, so I was like, oh my gosh, that day just passed. Okay. Anything else about this introduction? So I'm going to go through my book notes, which includes construction and design and reading notes. And this is a copy I got from the King County Library System. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And Seattle's in King County, and the public library system servicing King County is King County Library System. Washington State, United States of America, Plant Earth, the original, at least currently. And this was on the shelves at Richmond Beach Library, which is my home library in the library system. And so I grabbed this along with another book. And so there's a little bit of introduction. So I'm going to jump into book notes, including construction and design. So there's the picture of the lady's face. She has dimples. That gets brought up somewhere in the book, how she's a sizzling beauty and hot royal and stuff like that. And then there's her and her husband. I don't know if this is after they got married or not. So Kate Middleton and Prince Harry. Did I say Harry? Prince William. Yeah, so that's outside. There's colored pictures on the inside, which I'm not going to show because but there's colored pictures. Then there's chapters. The chapters were very variable length, and I did take note of that. The page size and amount of text was good. I thought I liked that. There were a bunch. This might be like the most error-ridden text I have read in a very, very, very long time. Like, there were punctuation, there was missing punctuation, there was excess punctuation, words were misspelled, entire words were missing. There was, somebody got so pissed off, this was a copy from the public library system, they had taken a pencil and, like, penciled in corrections and ad-libbed. Like, at one point, this says Princess of Wales, and the person actually wrote in all caps, Diana, because the author didn't even put the name of the person. And then but there were so many errors that eventually I took my number 2 pencil out and erased the pencil marks, and the pencil marks went all the way past page 120. But it was, you're reading and it's like, there's like 20 errors in one paragraph. And I'm just kind of like, and then this person comes along and adds a S to one word. And it's just kind of like, okay. Like, yeah. So I erased it. It shouldn't have been in there in the first place. I actually used to volunteer at the library system. You're supposed to, when books come back, you're supposed to flip through the pages, and if there are pencil marks, you're supposed to erase it. I used to volunteer, and so that was something we had to do. So clearly either this book hadn't been checked out in a while, or the volunteers or workers weren't flipping through it or whatever. But I was like, you know what? I used to volunteer. I can erase it. So I erased it and put the eraser, shavings to the trash can. So the errors were many. I would say this is like so with the Matthew McConaughey autobiography, I said formatting, like style wise, there was like some stuff and I gave it like -1. This would be a -2. Yeah, it detracted from the story. That's how I put that. All right, reading notes. The writing style, so towards the beginning, I think it was trying to keep readers engaged. The author, Marcia Moody, would skip ahead to 10 or 20 years later in a paragraph, add in a sentence, and then in 2000, whatever, this happened, and I was just kind of like, I did not enjoy the jumping around. Like, some people really need that to stay engaged. I did not. I would probably give, I have not decided on my final rating for the book overall. It's somewhere between 2 and 3 stars, inclusive. But yeah, so Yeah, so I thought that was kind of detracting. It really came across, for a biography of Kate, for the name of the book, it really came across as a biography of Kate and Prince William and their relationship. It did not do a great job of, from my perspective, of establishing Kate as her own individual. If there were two takeaways, I would say it's that she really loves flowers, but does not have a green thumb. Okay, so she likes the picked flowers, you know, like florist arrangements. And then, two, she really likes fashion. And if there's a third, she really likes to party and like kind of trash Scottish tartans and stuff like that by wearing really scantily clad stuff and revealing stuff and that kind of stuff. Like party animal. Very different than Meghan Markle, which I've already read of Meghan Markle, and I would say based on this book and the Meghan Markle biography I read, I'm team Meghan Markle 100%. So Kate Middleton married Prince William and Meghan Markle married Prince Harry. This is the royal family of England. Okay. And then there's King Charles, who in this book is Prince Charles because he wasn't king yet. So I was just kind of like I had not followed these people's like whatsoever, and so I have a very clear takeaway of, yeah, it's gonna be Meghan Markle for me in terms of preferences. After this, and perhaps she's a little bit too much like my sister in some ways, Kate Middleton. So it's kind of like I already got one of those in the family. I don't need another. Yeah. Oh, and then there's also the page 246. It says that Kate Middleton is an outdoorsy country girl. And I was like, quote, an outdoorsy country girl, unquote. I'm a Seattle child. I'm a city kid. So not my type. I thought one thing I did tag, but there was not really much. It was just kind of like, okay. For after the wedding, they had JU5T space WED as the license plate. I was like, did Elon Musk with his S3XY, which I actually covered on this channel back in 2018 or 2019 with Hedgie the Hedgehog, did he copycat the royal family just to make himself look like he's a part of the royal family of England? With the right switching a letter out with and using a number instead. What page was it? It was 100 and something. Sorry, you guys. I just removed I didn't tell you what page it's on. Oh, and I'm gonna get distracted. Okay, so page 161 was that one. Okay, and then do I have anything else? Where are we at on time? Being a royal, part of this royal family, the Prince Harry, King Charles, Prince William, that sounds absolutely miserable. I am so happy I'm not a royal. From these books, I've been like, nope. In terms of, am I getting stage fright? This had to do with Josh Kerr. What would it take for, so it focuses a lot about the royal wedding. What would it take for a wedding to make my autobiography? I would, with me as like, I've only attended one wedding in my life. I don't know. I was really little and it was my grandma Rosemary, my sister and I. I don't know if that one would or not. I still don't remember who the people were. They were family, but like, in terms of myself, I would say I'd have to be awake and like sober. Or not intoxicated. And if I was intoxicated when I got married, then I have the documentation of the marriage and like I've met with my husband kind of thing. And currently I have 0 marriages that match that standard. So currently 0 of my marriages make the standard for my autobiography because I have 0 marriages. So 0 of my marriages because I have 0 of those marriages. And I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and my boyfriend goes, and babe, say yes to moving in with me. So yes, Josh Kerr, to my boyfriend. Yes, I say yes to moving in with you. However long that may take. Because that's been a long, arduous journey, hasn't it? Okay, I'm sorry, babe. We'll see if it happens someday. My parents are ever hopeful. We pray for it to happen. He lives a few miles that way, so you know. And what was I gonna say? Oh, so if we moved in together, how would we like keep you guys updated? So we shipped the squirrels off to Scotland. Kind of thing. My theme day of the week videos here on YouTube, so that I wouldn't have Monday and Saturday's critter mealtime theme. So maybe instead of the critter mealtime, since we might not have any critters, might instead be athletic performance contextualizations, and those can include like big deal performances, but they can also be like training updates, right? Like covering a training session or something, or spectating. Right? I've done footage at a competition or something like that. So Monday, Saturday would critter mealtime theme day of the week would switch to athletic performance contextualizations, and then I think perhaps the most important one for like my autobiography and Josh Kerr being and I fighting like almost every day in the writing of my autobiography is Fridays would be the theme day would be moving / settling in. Okay. And then what happens once that was moved / settled in? Reorganization. And then what happens then? Glimpse into our workday. My workday, or his workday, or our workday. And so that's like the theme. It's kind of like a progression, but you know, while it might sound great that it's going to be like moving and then this and then settling and then reorganizing and then this, like workday, glimpse of the workday, that might be like a huge jumble, right? Depending on how it goes. And so like, do we do a 10-minute video where we're just sitting in the basement going through some of my bins, deciding what to donate and how to repackage what we want to keep? If the bins make it, that kind of thing. So this book really got me thinking about me and my boyfriend Josh Kerr. He's very possessive. Well, I can be too, but I would guess, unlike this Kate and Prince William, and unlike Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, so Kate Middleton and Prince William, they like have like in both books they don't fight whatsoever. Either couples, and I was like, I'm gonna venture a guess that me and my soulmate and or soulmates fight. These soulmate pair, this Kate Middleton and Prince William soulmate pair do not, and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry soulmate pair do not, as I've seen portrayed here and in the previous book. And I'll link to my book / reading notes playlist, which has links a video for the Meghan Markle one. Meghan, a Hollywood Princess by, what was it, Andrew Morton or something like that. Anyway, those are my notes. Notes from my May 2024 reading of Kate, a biography by Marcia Moody. It was 256 pages, including all of the back material. It's a pretty good 3-day read.